Could the Titanic have survived if it turned just a few seconds earlier? In this simulation, we are testing 4 different timings. First, the original turn, then 1 second earlier, then 2 seconds earlier, and finally 4 seconds earlier. The rule is simple. The Titanic does not only need to move its front away from the iceberg, the entire hull has to clear it. That matters because the Titanic was around 269 meters long. So even if the bow starts to miss, the side of the ship can still scrape into the danger zone. First, we test the original timing. The ship keeps moving forward and the turn starts too late. The iceberg is already too close. The hull enters the danger zone, and the Titanic hits. Now we test 1 second earlier. At this speed, 1 second gives the ship about 11 extra meters. That sounds useful, but for a ship this massive, 11 meters is not enough. The path looks slightly better, but the full hull still cannot clear the iceberg. The Titanic hits again. Next is 2 seconds earlier. Now the ship gains about 22 extra meters before danger. The turn starts earlier. The angle improves, and the bow moves farther away, but the side of the ship is still too close. 2 seconds earlier is still not enough. Finally, we test 4 seconds earlier. This gives the Titanic about 45 extra meters before reaching the iceberg. The ship has more time to rotate. The full hull shifts farther away, and this time it barely clears. So in this simulation, the Titanic can survive if it turns 4 seconds earlier, but only by a very small margin. The math is simple. Distance equals speed multiplied by time. At 3 meters per second, 4 seconds gives around 45 extra meters. And for a ship this large, that small amount of time can decide whether history changes. So the answer is yes. The Titanic survives the iceberg. But then, something strange happens. The water starts shaking, the ocean gets darker, and something ancient wakes up beneath the ship. The Titanic survived the iceberg, but the simulation was not testing what was under the ocean. At this point, turning earlier does not matter anymore. The math is useless. The iceberg was avoidable. Cthulhu was not. The ship tries to escape, but it is already too late. The Titanic survived the iceberg, but lost the final boss fight. Final result: 4 seconds earlier saves it from the iceberg, but nothing saves it from Cthulhu.